Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back, and today I have an interesting video for you. This is the TIP SE. This is a keychain light that has a max output of 700 lumens. This packaging that you can see right here it's pretty neat. It allows you to kind of test the light in the package. But we're going to do much more than just test it in the package. We're going to actually open this bad boy up and see what it looks like, what comes with it. I'm going to talk about the specs. Now, the current price point that I've seen on this light is about $35. However, I've seen it almost $10 cheaper on Amazon. So depending on when you're looking at this video might determine a different price. But let's go ahead and look at the side of the packaging. You can see that the light comes packaged very well, very clean. There's a look at some of the specs here. And of course, I'll talk about it a little bit more here as I get into this video. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what comes in this package. I want to say thank you to Nitecore right off the bat for sending this out for review. Again, this is my first Nitecore product that I'll be reviewing. So the first thing that we see here is this little card. Warranty service card. Here is the owner's manual for the light. And if we look right there, we will find the technical data. This has all the specs on the light. Looking up here, there are some of the features. And then it talks a little bit about charging the light. And then, of course, some operating functions. How to access the light to turbo, how to access it to the low setting, power indicator. I'll talk about all these things in this video, but this owner's manual comes in several languages. Very nice. So in this little accessory bag, you can see there are 3 split key rings and a little carabiner. So I thought that that was kind of neat that they include that with the light. And here is a first look at the light itself. It's pretty small, pretty lightweight. You can see it has a pocket clip, which could easily be used to put the light onto your hat if you wanted to use this as a headlamp. This thing is very light, very small. This light is powered by 2 OSRAM P8 LEDs. Right now you can see that there is a red LED here. This is telling me that this light's charging. Now we're looking at this light with a fully charged battery. So charging is complete. You can see the green indicator there. We can go ahead and disconnect the USB-C cable, and now from here we can operate this light. Operating this light is extremely simple. You can see I have a power button here and I have a mode button here. If I want to access the lowest setting, there's 2 ways I can do that. I can press and hold the power button down for about 2 seconds, and then when I see the light come on, if I take my thumb off the button, it'll stay a constant on the lowest setting. If I keep holding the button down, when I see the light come on, it'll go into a momentary on. So let's take a look at that. So I'll press and hold, and then I let my thumb off. We are at the lowest setting here of 1 lumen. This is 50 hours of runtime, but you can see that it's constant on. Okay, let me turn the light off again. And now this time I'll push and hold. The light comes on. I'll keep holding, keep holding. This gives us 4 meters of throw on this setting. Now watch what happens when I lift my thumb off the button. it goes into a momentary on and off. So depending on whether you want constant on or momentary on, that just depends on whether you're going to keep your thumb on the button or release when you see the light. Now the mode button up here is a quick access to turbo, and it operates the exact same way. If I push and hold, you see the light comes on, and then if I release, you can see that the light is now on turbo. If I use the power button to turn it off, now let's say for example I see the light and I keep holding the button down for about 3 seconds, and then when I'm done and I let my finger off, watch. So that is a momentary turbo. But let me go ahead and show you how to cycle the modes, how to go through the light settings as a normal operation. I'll turn the light on with the power button, and then from there I'll push the mode button to cycle through the modes. So you're going to go to low, medium, high, low, medium, high, just by pushing the mode button. Now let's talk about the specs one more time. There's low. Again, that's 1 lumen for 50 hours. That's 4 meters of throw. Medium is 30 lumens for 8 hours of runtime, and that produces 18 meters of throw. Now that setting right there is the setting that I like leaving the light on, because if I turn it off, it has a memory and it'll come back to medium. So that setting gives me plenty of light for most applications. However, if I need super bright, I'll just hold the mode button and go right into turbo. Or if I need super low, I'll just hold the power button down and go into moonlight mode or low. So again, turning the power button on brings me right back to medium. If I push it again, I'll go up to high, which is 180 lumens for 1.5 hours. This gives me 45 meters of throw. And then again, if I push and hold the mode button, you see I go to turbo, 700 lumens. This will last about 15 minutes. And on this setting, it gives me 90 meters of throw. So about the length of a football field. This light on turbo has 2100 candela. It's impact resistant down to 1 meter. It carries an IP rating of 54 or IP54 rating. It has 2 OSRAM P8 LEDs, and the battery inside this light is a 500 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery. Again, we have USB-C charging. The light does have a memory. It does have temperature regulation, so if you're on turbo and the light starts getting too hot, it'll reduce the lumen level down to accommodate for that thing getting hot. There is a power level indicator that will tell you quickly the status of the battery. To access that, we're just going to push the mode button. Now you saw 3 flashes. 3 flashes means that the battery life is above 50%. If I was to see 2 flashes, that would tell me that my battery was below 50%. And if I saw 1 flash, see, we got 3 there. If I saw 1 flash, it would tell me that my battery was below 10%. So that's very simple. From the light being off, I just tap the mode button, and that accesses the battery level indicator. This thing is extremely small, very light. It weighs under 1 ounce, 0.92 of an ounce. And if you want to convert that into grams, I think that's 26 grams. This thing is very light. I like this light quite a bit. So let's go ahead and take it and let's get some night shots and see what it looks like in the dark. We are on the lowest setting. This is 1 lumen, and this setting will last for 50 hours. Look at that. It's pretty crazy. That's a lot of light out of such a small light. So if you had a splinter or a wound on your hand, or you need to look in your bag, this is an excellent setting for that. But looking off in the distance, you can't see nothing. So as you can see, low is an extremely good setting. Let's bump it up to medium here. On medium here, you're dealing with 30 lumens. This will last for 8 hours. That's a really good setting. You get 18 meters of throw on this setting. If you bump it up to high, you get 180 lumens for 1.5 hours with 45 meters of throw. Now we're on turbo. This is 700 lumens for 15 minutes. This will give you 90 meters of throw. This is an excellent setting. You can see about the length of a football field with this. This is crazy, and such a large amount of light to be coming out of such a small unit. Now let me go ahead and cycle through the modes again. There's low, can't quite see much. There's medium. That's the setting that I usually leave this light on because I can see a lot with this amount of light. Again, 30 lumens for 8 hours. And then high, 180 lumens for 1.5 hours. And then again, there's turbo, 700 lumens for 15 minutes of runtime, 90 meters of throw. This is an impressive little light. That's a ton of light. There's high, low, medium, high, and off. This is a really cool light. I like it a lot. One thing that I like about this this little pocket clip here is you can put it on two different ways. You can put it on like that and use this as a headlamp. Or if you want to protect the power buttons, you can put it on this way. And then it kind of protects your power buttons so you don't accidentally have the light turning on. If you want to throw this in your bag or something like that, it protects those power buttons. And it also protects the USB port when this cover is on. You know, so dirt and stuff doesn't get into that USB port. You can just slide it out of the way. You can orient it however you want. You can flip this thing around and change the orientation maybe to something like this. So if you want to carry it with this side up, you could do it. So with all that being said, folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video of the Nitecore TIP SE. I think this is cool. 700 lumens is a lot of light for such a small unit. I hope you got some good useful information out of this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below, like this video, share this video, and until next time, have a beautiful day, and we'll talk at you next time. Bye for now.